I'm NichBoy and welcome to Pocket, and today I'm checking out Salt and Sanctuary by Scar Studios. This is a 2D action RPG that is out for PlayStation 4 at the moment with a future Vita and PC release planned. Now, by all accounts, the game is heavily inspired by Dark Souls, and since I'm a Dark Souls veteran now, I shouldn't have too much trouble with it. So let's season this bad boy. What is your name? It knows. Hair. It knows! Unkempt! You know, I'm just gonna play it safe and go knight. But you should definitely roll chef. I'm on a boat! God, that beard looks great in profile. Alright, so attack. Like roll, just like Dark Souls. Breaking pots. Stranger, we've been boarded in the night. They'll want to kidnap our lady, Al, to ransom her. I think he's saying Al because he's been stabbed. Protect her. Oh God. Brilliant. The prancing. Right, okay, so you need to be facing the correct direction when you hold up the shield because you cannot turn holding a shield. Circle. Oh, brutal. Censored by the pole. The unspeakable deep. Oh God, already! Already! Why? Roll! Okay, just pretend it's Dark Souls and try to run. I keep hitting the Dark Souls buttons to attack. Square. Square is attack. And also, I feel like the guy was underselling it when he said, "We've been boarded during the night." Because it implied that just some pirates turned up, as opposed to a demon. Oh, maybe I was supposed to die. Maybe there was no winning. Let's go this way. The Shivering Shore. Hey. Hello there. You're just a fleshy bit of flotsam washed ashore with the rest of us. You want shelter, you want sanctuary. And I want salt. But what is a sanctuary without faith? There's an empty sanctuary up the beach. You can claim it for your creed. Tell me, do you keep the new gods? Oh God. Do I keep the old gods? Do I keep the new gods? Do I keep any gods? What if I just say I'm spiritual, but not necessarily religious? I feel like that's a no. You don't keep the new gods. Rare. So you're a pilgrim of Devra. Your sword has been dying out for centuries, I'm afraid. Well, thanks for telling me. No, I'm not. No? You hold no gods at all. You're either brave, foolish, or from the north. Listen, mate, I think the previous two answers would lead you to believe that you should probably stop making assumptions about people. You don't look particularly brave, but you don't seem particularly foolish either. Are you a mountainsmith? No? What was your creed then? The Iron Ones, the Three, the Goddess of Light. I really want to know how much this changes anything. The Goddess of Light, the Iron Ones, or the Three? The Three! Most men follow the three deities, the king, the knight, and the judge. The king lends wisdom to men who lead, the knight protects warriors in combat, and the judge guides those who maintain order. Are you a follower of the Three then? You're a follower of the Three, as I suspected. Come on! Come on, not as you suspected at all. You guessed wrong about 60 times. In fact, you asked me who I follow, and I said the Three. So you can't suspect something based off me telling you a fact. Here is a candelabra of the Three, icon of your creed. Why would you be keeping that? Thank you very much for the candelabra. That's a very weird thing to be holding on. You survived a shipwreck. The island is full of shipwrecked sailors. I stand here on the beach. I see men drown. I see men survive, but I never see rescue. That's because you're standing on the beach. If you got in there, maybe you'd see some rescue. Everyone in this game is an asshole. Perhaps this island is cursed, but you were already thinking that, weren't you? No. L2. Shield. Offhand. I keep wanting to roll with the wrong button. Okay, so this is... Sanctuary key. Use the key. Inside. Broke the thing. Claim sanctuary. Level up, sure. I need more salt to ascend. This really is Dark Souls. Oh, praise the soul, praise the 3, praise the salt. Why didn't you just put these all in one? Dark Soul 3 is near. They're not even trying anymore. Why are these messages all on the one bottle? How do I get in that? I can't go up or down. There is no other plane of existence. I got a pouch of salt. Okay, salt to level up. Okay, so I can go back and go up the stairs if I sort of hold left and diagonally up. If I go diagonally down, then I can bypass the stairs and get back to the sanctuary. So there are other planes then. So I can go into this door. If I had the key. Part of my shield is in there. Let's do this. The festering banquet. Sounds great. Yes! Yes! The power of sword swinging compels you to get up that little ledge. What are you doing? Are you just patting it down? What's going on? Ah! How much salt do I have? 471. What is it? Shakers? Pieces? Do you have a piece of salt? Stones of salt? Rocks of salt. It's rocks of salt, Pete. Pete? Rocks of salt. Right, so you do actually get a little, you can keep moving while you swing. That seems strange to me. Like, I get it, but it seems, I've only just jumped into the game, but breaking the universe a little bit that he can just swing this sword and float. Maybe because there's no third dimension here. When you're fighting a boss, you can actually, you know, technically do an in-air attack and hang there a bit if there's, you know, they shoot something out that would hit you on the ground or something. Yeah. While I'm relatively safe, let's just figure out health pots. Red shard looks like health. Quaff it to restore some health. I would like to equip that, please. Right, so you use the D-pad left and right, and that cycles through the things that I have. So the candelabra, pouch of salt, the red flask. So let's see what happens. Excellent work. I'm guessing that's a save point. Ah! Maybe he'll like me because we're both knights. Oh, I keep tapping circle for roll. It's not this game, Nick. It's not this game. All right. Just keep doing this. This is great. Just keep doing this. All right. Not so great. Roll. R2 is roll. R2 is roll. Stop rolling with the wrong button. All right. Sodden Knight he got 700 salt. A mysterious cleric revived you. So he took my salt. I wonder if I can get it back. All right, round 2. Oh, gotta jump. Okay, so that electricity will get me anywhere. This will get me nowhere right now. Dead. Killed while drinking. Let that be a lesson. The Sodden Knight has stolen 0 salt because you have no salt. Don't get trapped in a corner as well. Stop drinking! No more flasks. I have no more flasks. I do have flasks in my inventory, but I can't really equip them right now. Okay, I should see what the shield actually blocks. Not much. All right, I'm going back in. So the electricity, I need to jump the bolt that runs across the ground. If I jump onto it while he's holding it, it seems to knock me back way across the map. I should probably use my shield more, but it does seem like I can't interrupt attacks with different animations. So when I choose to attack is actually quite important because I can't stop it. Right, okay, so the shield is actually very effective, which makes sense. It would be a terrible shield if it wasn't. I'm out of flasks. Oh, shit. It's almost comical how similar this is to Dark Souls. This is almost the same opening as Dark Souls 3. A few, smaller enemies, you run through an area, and then you come across a big guy who has relatively simple attacks, but if you haven't played the game before, you're like getting used to this. Oh, right in the butt! Butt stab. Roll, roll, block, roll, 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 roll for freedom! Ah! You're gonna zap me, you're gonna attack, I need to jump your attack, roll, I need to jump your zap, sorry, then roll under your attack. Why do we play these games, Pete? Okay. Before I go in, when he throws the electricity, I jump, I attack him then. I don't start swiping when I'm in midair because my first 2 swipes miss his head, only the 3rd one hits. So I jump, I land next to him, I attack a couple of times, I roll away. If I can do that enough, I can get him down pretty quickly before I need to start using up a lot of health pots. And then hopefully by that point, I'll have enough health stored up so that I can survive him jumping into all my attacks and then only me being able to get in a prod every now and then when I get the chance. All right, that's the plan. That's the plan, guys. Who knows? Nothing ever goes to plan, all right? I was supposed to be a lawyer. Let's do this. Oh, shit! Dark Souls attack! Oh, no. At this point, I just need to dive in and poke him in the one moment that I can poke him, which is after his 3 attacks, after his lightning. Oh. Yes! Yes! Oh, I'm so glad, again, keeping in theme with the game, everything was obscured by pole. Vanquished. Ugh. Why do we keep playing these games? I'm gonna leave it there. Did I get all my salt back? Okay, so that was Salt and Sanctuary. First of all, we don't need any more of these games for a while, guys. We've got enough. If Dark Souls was a flower, Salt and Sanctuary is essentially someone took that flower and they put it in a dictionary and they just pressed it for about 6 weeks and then they opened it up and it's flat. It's pretty much just Dark Souls but flat. Not necessarily a criticism, but there are a lot of similarities. Here, with that boss fight, there's not a huge amount of room that they have to play with. He's always just on the same level. He's going back and forth. So there's not sort of different styles of animation that he can necessarily do where it gives you cues that he's about to do something different. So here, they use sounds a lot. There's a heavier thud when he throws down his sword and it's gonna stay on the ground for a while, other than when he just sort of hacks at you and then does a couple attacks. That boss fight came in a few stages, and like Dark Souls, like these very brutal boss fight games, it just takes this repetition of figuring out the first stage, the second stage, the third, and my playstyle, I ended up going, okay, so for the first half of this fight, I'm just gonna stay so close to him that whenever he turns, I can roll once, which uses a little bit of stamina, then attack twice. Roll once, attack twice, and that worked well to get him down to about half health before I needed to worry about actually positioning myself around the rest of the map. Obviously, this game is much more of a platformer than other games of its ilk. There is a very obvious way of where you're supposed to be headed, and even at the beginning, it might get different down the line, but at the beginning, where there's a secret passage, there were little glowing things in the dark which hinted at the fact that, oh, you can probably jump up here and go that way and go in. I like platformers, so that is really appealing to me. The art style is nice. It's very bland. I guess it looks a lot like Salt. And I wonder if that'll change throughout the game. Right now, the only splash of color is the blood from the enemies that I kill and the pink dye I luckily chose to give myself, because if I didn't have that hair and beard, I would have no idea where I'm standing. It's an interesting time for this game to come out, because it's coming out right next to Dark Souls 3, and it's not really counter-programming. It's not a game for people, you don't like Dark Souls, but everyone's playing Dark Souls? Play this instead. It's like, you like Dark Souls? Then you'll also like Salt and Sanctuary. Except right now you're playing Dark Souls. So hopefully you'll buy this game when it's on sale in 6 months' time when you're done playing Dark Souls. I feel like they're going to get a lot of missed players, because also you cannot play this game while you're playing Dark Souls, because the controls are exactly the same. They're just all mapped to different buttons. So all the movements, I keep activating pots when I'm trying to roll, or block when I'm trying to dodge. So you can't do these things simultaneously. It's interesting. I'm really enjoying my time with Dark Souls, and I think I would really enjoy this game. But I need to finish Souls first, and then I need to go back and play Dark Souls 1, and Dark Souls 2, and Bloodborne. And then after that, if I still hate myself, then I think I'll definitely give this one a shot. Alright, that's it for today's episode of Pocket. My Pocketeers, NichBoy out.